Good morning. Am I live yet? Am I live yet? Am I live yet? Morning, Natty, Steve LaPointe, Sloppy Stacks, Jack Gallman, Against an Army, EMR, I see you. Sloppy, Natty? All right, that's all I see. Let me see if there's anybody else up. Jay Tizzo, ATS. I'm going back as far as I can. Scorpion Meadows. King Friday. All right, that's as far back as I can go, man. Charles. Hello, Charles. Bullion Renegade. Hello. What's going on in here? We're gonna do some crappy facts. We're gonna end up playing a game where there's only 2 right answers and they have to be spelled because it's only 4 letters. And we might be talking a bunch of crap. You never know. Crap might hit the fan. Hi, Hassan. Yeah, because I got my crappy slingshot, man. Beep. Oh, I lost my shit. Man, there's so much you can say with that. Like, shit hit in the fan. I just lost my shit. It fell somewhere. That's really a crappy idea. Good morning, Joe. No longer McMahon bun. Joe shaved off his McMahon bun. How's the shop been? Huh, no, it's way more selling than buying, man. Good morning, Bradley. Good morning, Natty. Yeah, it's like we're running out of money. Too many sellers, not enough buyers. I seen in Silver Seeker's video, he was saying the same thing on those shops that he hit, that they were doing more buying than selling. Hello, Crafty Dragon. I got my coffee. And obviously I got my green screen on because my coffee cup's green inside. I'm doing my mini Uncle Sal slurps. Yeah, some shops might be giving some decent deals just because of the fact that they need to turn their money. They need money to keep buying. You know, shops run out of money too. Morning, ATS. Best part of waking up, it's Folgers in my cup. Yes, I cannot drink black coffee. It leaves a rock in my belly. I drink the plain black coffee. It's like, get in my belly, get in my fat stinky belly, and then it leaves a little baby in there, a little rock baby. We begin to rock, steady, steady rocking all night long. Have a good one, Boy and Renegade. Hopefully everything checks out good for you. So how many people are like, boo, it's Monday? It's like, I don't care if it's Monday because I don't go to work till Wednesday. Hi, Mark Thomas. Got any peanuts buried? No, but I got these nuts. I got these nuts here. Everybody loves these nuts, man. I got these nuts. They're dill pickle flavor. And then I even have the book, These Big Nuts. So there's the nuts I have hiding around here. Good morning, Doug Wagner. Or is it Wagoner? Wagoner. Wagoner. Is it Wagner or Wagoner? Or does it not matter? Yeah, these are some sour nuts, man, because they're pickle flavored. Salt, vinegar, onion, garlic, and dill. Good morning, Papa York. Yeah, I'm on my second cup right now. Wagoner. All right. The squirrels are real, Doug Wagoner. What the heck? I thought I just heard a cat making some weird noise. Is anybody brave enough to clicky the linky at the top? The StreamYard linky. Yeah, we have a lot of kitties. Ooh, I finally got a culprit. Good morning, Chief.
Good morning.
I see you got your hand on.
Oh yeah.
You're wearing your hand.
Yeah, I just got out of the shower. Got my Marine Corps t-shirt on.
That's pretty cool. I like it.
Both my brother-in-laws were in the Marine Corps, so I'm honoring them today. I don't know why.
That design's pretty slick. Chief.
Yeah, I like the hand. Bradley did a real good job on that, didn't he?
Yeah. Talk to the hand, man.
13.12 grams, 13.13 grams, something like that. 22 karat.
Pretty cool, man. Bradley does some good stuff.
Oh, I love some of the stuff he does. Especially those necklaces he's doing now. He's been doing, but the bracelets and the necklaces, and oh man. I thought I'd come up and help you out today.
I appreciate it. I thought I was going to be all by myself.
No, we won't let that happen. Not if I'm able to come up.
Yeah, I remember when Bradley used to do some auctions of his pours. Scrappin' used to beat me out every time. Thanks, Scrappin'.
Scrapping, hoarder, and tinkering fun?
Yeah. Every cool thing I wanted, he just came in and bit me in the butt, I guess.
Oh, there's a face we haven't seen in a while.
Good morning, Ray.
How you doing, Chief?
Good to see you, buddy.
Me too, brother.
Yeah, I'm finally starting to feel a little bit more like a human. But I've got another issue that's cropped up. Good thing I got my doctor set up and everything. Oh, I think I have possibly what do you call them? Kidney stone.
Oh no.
Yeah, I got something happening there that it's been really hurting the last few days.
This old thing, getting old, is trying to kill me.
I hate it. I'll be 65 next Tuesday on the 23rd. And this is one of those years where everything kicks in. It really hits you hard because, your Medicare kicks in and makes you feel older. And all your hair falls out, makes you feel older. I haven't even been to chat over here yet. Good morning, everybody in chat. Papa, did you like that little piece of gold that you got in the mail the other day? Whoops. Did you lose me?
No, you're still talking.
Yeah, I got my 10th ounce gold in the mail the other day.
Oh, did you? What did he send you?
Where's mine?
He sent me Pope gold. It's the Pope.
Pope gold. What is Pope gold?
You should have sent her poop gold.
I guess that's the closest to poop he could get.
Yeah.
He got Pope.
Go along with all that up there.
Oh.
Poop gold.
What? It's like from the Vatican or something?
It's got a picture of the Pope on it. It says the Pope John Paul or whatever.
It's poople gold.
It's certifiable Popeness.
Poople gold.
Well,
Yeah,
you're Roman Catholic anyway, aren't you?
No.
Oh, I thought you were Roman Catholic.
Actually, I grew up Southern Baptist.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You know, I
Even though
switched
she lived
years
in the
ago.
nowhere.
I switched years ago from I was confirmed Roman Catholic and brought up that way, and then I switched to Independent Baptist like 40 years ago.
Well, I guess when I was like born, I guess my dad had me like Lutheran.
Lutheranized.
But when I was able to choose myself.
Good choice. You went with a good choice. Coin Crew says 80th birthday of Pope 10th ounce. Okay, I know what it is now.
All right, so it's the celebration of the Pope or something. He knows more than I do. I just looked at it and I was like, oh, the Pope. Nice.
The smallest country in the world.
I want one of those Canadian coins, Canadian maple leafs that's the encused with gold. What do they call that? It's supposed to be the newest, or the what do they call it? I can't think of it right now, but it's a new one that just came out, and it's supposed to be the coin of the year. I think it's 2 ounce, high relief, encused maple leaf, and the maple leaf is gilded gold. The rest of it, I think, is 999 silver.
So it's like silver and gold?
Yeah. I'm trying to think of the name of the dang thing. It came out not too long ago.
Yeah. Sometimes words just escape us.
Yeah, and when you're thumbing through and looking at a whole bunch of stuff all the time, you see stuff that you really like, and it's like, oh man, I got to come back to that and check that out.
Yeah, that's what I hate about YouTube, man. People show like cool stuff and you're like, I gotta have it.
Yeah. And then you go in there to get it, like someone's shop or something like that, and
they're sold out.
Out of stock, sold out.
Morning, Mike Schleiss.
I found a beautiful 8.5 gram nugget the other day and was getting ready to pull the hammer on it. And just as I was getting ready to, a notification popped up from put it in your cart to sold out. And we're talking like seconds before I was getting ready to say, yeah, I want to buy this thing.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't have time to think.
It changed right in front of me. I was like, wait a minute. You can't do this.
You thought too long, Chief.
Yeah.
It wasn't meant to be.
Yeah, don't contemplate too long. Exactly.
Wake up, Rick.
I'm trying.
You had a good auction yesterday. I was there for a little while, or I was there for quite a bit of it.
Saturday. Yeah, Saturday turned in from, normally I do from 12 to 3 my time. Ended up being a 10-hour stream.
Oh, wow.
I don't envy you.
Yeah, it was long.
Morning,
and then I was on yesterday with Ashes for for the evening. So we did another 4 or 5 hours.
I can't do YouTube that
Yeah.
long.
A lot of times you end up having to cover the day and night, don't you, Ray?
Well, yeah. Well, I canceled the night one because 10 hours was enough for me. I was wiped.
I'm telling you that.
But
definitely.
the funny thing is it would kind of slow down. We're about to close up shop, and then all of a sudden a bunch of people would rush in, and then we'd start again. And then it just kind of went from early trade day to all day trade day. We don't have a host for the regular trade day, when EC's been pushing me to do that. And I was like, well, that's cutting into my metal detecting time.
Right.
I don't want to do it.
I think
Oh,
Sterling's having technical difficulties.
I don't know why my camera's not coming on. It's
Hey,
showing.
man.
Good morning, Sterling.
It just had to
Good
wake up.
morning, gentlemen. Good morning, Angel.
You gotta
There we go.
pour some coffee in your computer.
Yeah, that's it.
That'll help. That'll help.
It'll wake it right up.
Yeah, its eyes were still
Coffee in your
closed.
cup.
Or just
I
put it over.
Now,
Put it over near it so it can sniff it and smell it.
Have a good one, Chimpy. Morning, Angie. Brown
I
sugar.
did have a very particular reason for coming up.
Okay.
Saturday evening, I did a little live stream and made an announcement, and a couple people that are in here were there. But I'm gonna pick up Christmas in July for Miss Ida.
That
I've
shot.
already got 7 people signed up, but if you want to sign up, what is that?
Oh, that's a shot. Silver
Yeah,
shot.
some
It,
shot.
it looked like a bag of white powder.
Well,
Yeah,
don't do that.
at first I was
This
like,
is the
is
only
that
white
some like
powder I do.
cocaine or something?
Yeah,
Oh, there you
that's
go.
right.
Yeah, I
Right
can see the shot now.
There.
But
Nice.
at a distance, it just looked like a blur of white.
Yeah, because it was glaring. But I looked close, man. I seen that shot.
But if you are interested in playing Christmas in July, send me an email with your screen name and your physical address. The last week of May, I will do pairings and send out emails to everybody so that they know who that they are sending to. And I am restricting this strictly to the United States, so nobody gets stuck with any international shipping. I know I might hurt a few feelings outside of the borders, but I don't want people to get stuck with that difficulty.
Good morning, everyone.
But I will send stuff out before the 1st of June. You'll have the whole month of June to learn about your victim, pick up something out for them, and get it sent to them.
I want Angel as mine, so I can give her a one-way ticket to Texas.
Who's
Well,
yours? Make
I'm
sure-
saying
what'd you
that we can convince her to hitchhike. You just got to go pick her up.
Her and Keith can come live in Texas.
say? No.
Be part of the
Find me a
Texas
plot of land.
family.
Yeah, for free. Free land.
Well, this taking over homes has become quite popular.
Yeah, you just
Yes.
break in, and you wouldn't want to do that in Texas so much.
Yeah.
We have some different rules here.
Yeah, I don't think the squatters' rights are very friendly there.
No, you kind of get shot. Someone
Yeah.
try to squat in your house, yeah, you can get shot.
Well, that just lets the breeze through, right?
Morning, Mike Herrera.
Charles says, thank you, Sterling, for taking this over.
I'm not going to do like Ida did and send gifts to people who their Secret Santa decided to not take care of business. But what we will do is we will keep track of it. And if anybody signs up for it and then does not send out their gift, we'll publicly shame them.
Yeah, let's vet the
Shame.
list. We'll have to vet the list real good.
Yeah.
You'd be put on the naughty list for real.
I think I'll just send you a text.
Just send me an email, and let me know that you want in, and I'll get you on the list. But
Yeah, I always get in. You know I do.
but you're a great Santa. I love all that stuff that I got from you last December.
Yeah, in fact,
And I'm not gonna melt it cheap. Those little grammars are great for barter.
Yeah, aren't they?
These beard hair.
Yeah. So that's what I gave Sterling, was like a little bit, except it was a vial. It was a penny vial that you put pennies in.
Yep.
Just full of the Belcambi grammars, and some of them like those too.
Yeah, there's 25 of them in there.
And what's nice is if you want to make something that's only like a couple of grams, you can just melt just a couple of grams, you know?
But I mean, I probably got 5 ounces now in those 1 grammars.
Can y'all believe gold? What gold is doing?
Yep.
Man, I never thought it was
gold isn't doing anything. It's just sitting there. It's the Federal Reserve fraud.
I didn't know it was going to break out like this 2024.
It's not done.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I have a bag of grams.
Things may get real interesting here this week if Israel decides to attack Iran.
I think I don't know.
And I think they have
Oil
to.
prices will skyrocket.
But it will send the price of fuel through the roof.
I guess it's time to stay home.
That's the thing, is the fuel is going to go up like crazy.
She should change the name of the show to the Gold Show.
Yeah, right.
It'll go up so much it'll force Keith to get an electric car.
Electric car?
Yeah.
Yeah, good luck on that.
The kid down the street from me got an electric mini bike. It is so I mean, you can hear the tires on the dirt, but it doesn't make any noise.
Yeah.
But it only moves at about 7 miles an hour too. It's ridiculous.
I got a buddy who bought a electric truck. It's a Ford truck, I believe, is what it is, electric truck. And when he went to go show it to me, and he opened up the hood of the truck where the engine normally would be, and it's a trunk. There's no engine. It's the craziest thing.
F-150 Lightning.
Yeah, this is what he's got. And you open it up and you look at it and you're going, this is kind of cool.
You could hide people in there.
I wonder what kind of tow package that thing has.
Right?
Being electric.
Well, it definitely drains the batteries a whole lot faster if you're towing anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. No doubt.
But they did a
what it is.
comparison. They did a comparison of electric engine versus gas engine, and the electric engine can outperform any gas engine as far as towing and power because it's an electric motor.
Morning, Desk Logic, go Bell.
That totally makes sense, Ray. The thing that I have a problem with, and everybody has a problem with, is how do you get the electricity to those electric motors in your vehicle?
Yeah, for long term. Yeah, for how long it's going to last.
I mean, we need to develop a system where you're creating the electricity right there in the vehicle.
Well, my idea was to make the skin of the cars itself a solar panel. Like the whole outer shell of the car be a solar panel. So
I've seen sketches of stuff like that decades ago.
Mm-hmm.
They could put like bicycle pedals in there connected to like an alternator type thing, and you could
make your passenger work out while you're driving.
Make your passenger pedal to keep the juice flowing.
I was working on a little design where you have an electric motor that fires up, a small one that drives an alternator, just like we have in our gas engines, but it has to be a larger alternator, it has to have more voltage and a higher amperage to charge the system. Matter of fact, Grand Prix cars came out with it, and they're electric race cars. Same
Or-
kind of concept.
Fuel cells to power an engine to create the electricity.
Yeah, because think about it. With our cars today, we charge the whole electrical system with its own generator called an alternator. Why can't we do the same type of concept in an electric car?
I think Toyota is working on it.
Yeah,
I watch a lot of the Toyota stuff.
Right,
Somebody-
old Bell.
somebody must be.
Morning, Noah Star.
Well, and I would think that the electric cars would have sort of a return system, so the power that's being put out, and then you have the turning of the wheels and everything else could return some of the charge back to the cell.
Yeah, that's how the ABS system, anti-lock brake system, signifies what's going on with the wheels is with sensors.
Yep.
You know,
So
you could also make electricity in the same
Right.
turn. Hmm.
At least returning some of the energy back. You wouldn't probably get all of it back, but because it'll be released in heat, but you could return a lot of it back.
Everybody's
just
running coffee
creating-
pots.
Yeah.
They're like, everybody's falling asleep right now, so they're running to their coffee pots. Oh God, these guys are boring.
Worry. We want to talk coins.
You're like, what are you guys even talking about, man?
Yes. Some of us
What?
old mechanics.
Well, let's talk
and
about
engineers
silver cells. We'll talk about
talk
silver
about
cells.
this stuff all day long.
There you go.
Morning, Laney.
Then that'll get everybody excited again.
I'm rich with silver cells.
Well, this is what silver cells make. Let me show you here. Let me flip this camera around.
Have you ever watched what's his name, Street Tips or something like that?
Yes,
He makes his
I
own
sure
silver.
have.
That guy is good.
I watch this stuff all the time. I might get into doing this here in the next year or
They're
so.
like crystals.
Yep, these are pure
Yeah.
elemental crystals, silver crystals.
Yeah, you can make your own crystal
So
silver
then you take
999.
this, you take this, and you melt it back into this. And see, that one's 7.52 grams of pure elemental crystal.
And he will make 3 to 4 kilos, sometimes 5 or 6 kilos out of one bowl.
Oh yeah,
And it
yeah.
takes about 10 to 12 days.
Well, that's where I learned how to do it, when I was doing it. But then I started having problems getting the nitric acid. You could not get it on eBay anymore. The government
Right.
wanted to track what you were doing.
Right. Were you making your own silver nitrate?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I was
That's the way
making
I do it.
everything. I was taking I was having a hard time finding sterling silver too at a reasonable cost.
I'm not expensive. I'm cheap as I can be.
What is
And,
that,
so
Sterling?
then I'd run it through
That
the
is a 25-gram silver crystal.
nice.
Looks like poop.
It looks like there's a
Yeah,
piece
I'd
of
love
corn in it
Definitely.
It's
down in the
ancient
bottom.
Green corn.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, when you look, what I wanted to do, what I thought about, which would be a really cool idea, is to get a bunch of this and have these glued to like a foundation, and then resin pour around it, and then have an LED light underneath of it, so it's refracting the light all over the place as an LED light. So you would have your silver as far as an investment, but then also the art behind it too.
So you could like sort of like look like a disco.
Well, it would be like a disco, but it would be like in one of those acrylic blocks or something like that. And I mean, you could do ounces upon ounces and then just have it set. on that LED light.
An acrylic tabletop with silver crystals embedded in it.
Yep, you could do that.
That'd be pricey, man.
Yeah.
A lot of people do that, like with cents or pennies.
Yep, I've seen that. Well, Big Flip had
Yeah.
a table that he
Look at what-
purchased.
What's up,
I
baby?
think it was over
Yeah.
$3,500 just in silver coinage.
Yeah, I watched
Yeah.
him tear the thing apart, take the silver out of it and stuff.
It was
and his video-
nuts. I mean, you
Yeah, it
got
was pretty
3-cent silver pieces, you had Morgans, you had peace dollars, you had SLQs, you had barbers, you had seated. This person put a whole lot of coins.
Yeah, I couldn't do that, man. I would be crying.
On,
I would cry.
well, you'd only cry because at the breakfast table you'd be looking at it. You'd like staring
They'd
at
all
the-
have to be damaged coins. I couldn't do that to like
Well,
non-damaged
apparently these
coins.
weren't all damaged coins. Some of them were pretty
Nice coins.
nice coins that they put
That's
in
what
there.
I'm saying. I could only use damaged ones. I couldn't
know.
like
I don't know what this person was
intentionally
thinking
ruin them.
because, well, because once you put them in the acrylic,
It'll never be gone.
well, and the thing is having to take them out, you basically are making them damaged coins from that point on. They're problem coins after that.
He
There's
said
a-
you could put them all in airtights.
No, not airtight. It's a little cap you corn things that just barely fit over the coin. It's a plastic.
Yeah,
And then you
Oh,
can
yeah.
take the coin, put it in a 2x2. A lot of people do that with better quality coins.
yeah.
Yeah.
Or you could put them in capsules and then
Capsules are too big.
well, no, if you put them in resin and stuff, and then that way your coins, like if you ever decided to chisel away, you could get to your coin.
True,
Yeah.
true.
There's a bar down the street from me called the Silver Dollar Saloon. And it went in probably in the 1940s. When they built the bar was a rosin bar that had silver dollars all set through it.
Oh wow.
By the 1960s, when I started going, they served little mini burgers there. And we used to go there all the time to get them. They're really good. But
I know a bank here.
people would dig the coins out of the bar. They got caught doing it a few times. And so they
They'd
finally-
be like
in
carving
the
around.
late 1960s, they took the silver dollar bar out of the bar.
Morning
They
meeting.
still call, they
Jason
still call the
Great
place
Scott.
silver dollar.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Yeah, it
Yeah, that's-
saddens me when people like ruin really nice coins.
Well, there's a bank here. They covered the entire floor of the bank in pennies, and there are wheat pennies everywhere in it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, just
I've seen videos on YouTube where people did that in their house.
crazy. Yeah,
Yeah, like the
tile their floor or wall.
tile their floor with scents.
Yep.
I wonder how
mean,
Usually
many-
like just a hallway or something, but still, it really looks cool. But it's, for you people that collect pennies, it probably gives you a heart attack.
It would be really time consuming too, but yeah, penny cents don't bother me. I mean, as long as they weren't like really nice Indian cents or something.
Yeah, we tiled our whole floor with 1877 Indian head.
Yeah. Yeah. I just tiled my bathroom with 1909 SVDBs.
Oh hell no! You might as well just use gold, man, if you're gonna do that.
Yeah, exactly.
Chief, I did have one of those once. I found it in the street in the gutter.
Really?
I was second or third grade. I was a safety patrol boy, and it was in the street where I was doing, but I was also in the coin club at school. And I think that the teacher that ran the coin club put it there so that I could find it.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I mean, in 1964, it was worth about $1.10.
Yep. Yeah.
Um,
Skyrocketed. Yeah.
It would probably be worth a little bit more than that today. But because, when I went to the coin club that day and showed the thing off, that the teacher goes, "Oh, I don't even have one of those."
Mhm.
So I got him one for Christmas that year. I think I paid about $2 for it at the coin shop.
Man.
Well, guys, I got to get to work. You guys have a wonderful Monday.
Have a good one, Ray. Be safe.
Ray, you have
You
a
too.
blessed day.
What's that?
I said, have a blessed day.
Well, thank you guys. Love y'all.
Have
We'll see you later.
Love you, Ray.
a fantastic day, Ray. I'm muting just for a second. I got to get an iced tea.
All right. I'm going to go pee, and then we're going to start some fact or crap, man.
Crappy facts. All right.
Woohoo!
The only problem I have with this game is spelling those words. They're so difficult. Has nothing to do with the fact that the questions are all kind of weird and put in a specific year, but it's actually the year before or the year after.
So, did you ever watch any older folks in your family search coins? Did any of them, like grandpa, grandma, or anybody, aunts, uncles, search coins when you were growing up, Sterling?
No, but when I was a toddler, I was staying with my grandparents and I was helping my grandma do laundry. And there was a couple of bank bags down there and I could not pick them up. They were so heavy.
Yeah.
And I asked my grandma, I said, "What is this?" And she said, "They are my silver nickels." And I said, "Silver nickels? What's that?" And she explained to me what war nickels were.
Mm-hmm.
And she told me that was what she was leaving me when she passed away. There was $400 worth of silver nickels.
Wow.
Oh, face value 400?
Yep.
Wow. That's a lot of nickels.
In 1968, my sister, who was a college student at the time, needed a car. And she asked my grandpa to help her with a down payment. He gave her my $400 worth of silver nickels.
Oh, my God.
Oh, man. All right, you ready to start fast?
And I never even got to keep the Camaro after she was done with it. I mean, could you imagine having a 1968 canary yellow and black convertible Camaro? That would be worth more than the silver nickels today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had the 71 Nova.
No.
Listen to the cat.
I know she keeps jumping up here. No. You stay there. She's just like looking at me like, but Mom.
I know my outdoor cat, whenever it sees me, it has to jump up in my lap and then it starts doing that making biscuits thing, and it doesn't matter what I'm wearing. It'll start making biscuits right on my leg, my skin on my leg. I'm like, wait a minute. That hurts. What are you doing?
Yeah, it hurts when they sit there and do the claw thing on your leg.
Mm-hmm.
Making biscuits, as you call it.
That's just because they need you.
Yeah, they're needing you.
It sounds like Mom's up. I heard someone walking over here.
All right, you guys ready for some fact or crap? There's only 2 right answers, and you have to spell out all 4 letters in order for me to accept it.
Correct and incorrect are the 2 words?
Fact and crap.
Get all refreshed here.
All right, y'all ready? Are you ready? Eric, bad Eric. All right, first question. Actor Chuck Norris was once Steve McQueen's karate teacher. Morning, Frostbite.
Good
Charles,
morning.
I hope you're ready for the goes.
Who's going to put the go? There it
Oh.
goes. beep. What's a big one?
Good morning, Victoria.
Good morning, Victoria.
Morning, Victoria.
Ooh, 11. Is it fact
Yeah.
or crap?
I'm waiting for the stop.
Oh,
Oh well. I think everybody's done
that's
answering. It's the 11th fact.
I got Frosty.
I got Frosty too.
Yep, frostbite.
Frostbite. Got the first factual answer of the day.
It's factually, craptually.
Yep.
Good morning, Kane.
Factual or craptual. That's what it is. Factual or craptual.
Kane, happy Monday.
He taught him for 5 years, Frosty said.
All right.
I
Next
did
question.
remember hearing that.
And he still couldn't fight with the darn after.
The McQueen dude sounds familiar, but I don't know who he is.
Steve was one of the best actors ever.
He raced cars too, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Like a car.
Formula One.
Cars.
Yeah. And what's his name was racing yesterday? Open wheel, or I mean not open wheel, but dragster. NASCAR guy. Can't think of his name
I
now.
don't know NASCAR.
Old
Except
NASCAR guy. Man, been in NASCAR for a long time.
Like, oh, my brain went blank.
Mine too.
All right, who knows NASCAR, man?
I went to the Indy 500 one time. The race was over in 101 laps because it started to rain.
Junior Johnson.
Junior Johnson. He's best known as being the bootlegger, right?
Yeah, that's not who I was thinking of.
Give me an old can and on the road courses. Tony Stewart.
Tony Stewart, that's it. Yep. Thank you, Bill.
What's a Tony Stewart?
He was a NASCAR guy. He actually won a championship, once or twice or something?
The dude Chief couldn't think of.
Yeah.
All right, next question. Chemist Louis Pasteur, the first to discover that germs cause disease and rarely shook hands. Chemist Louis Pasteur was the first to
Louis Pasteur, the Pasteur Institute.
Pasteur.
I'm
I'm thinking of like milk or
He's
something.
pasteurized. Well, he
Yeah.
invented pasteurization.
Is it like pasteurization of milk or something?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm going to check in with Mom. I'm going to mute just for a sec.
Buongiorno.
And the stop is in.
It's the fifth fact.
Gold sniping farmer.
4 or 5. Yep. Gold sniper farmer.
Pretty much gold sniping farmer. Then you're just left with animal proteins that aren't good animal proteins and sugar.
Morning, Big Rocky. Dale M.
Big Rocky.
All right. Next question. The last words of the Bible are, and so it is written. I'm assuming it's probably like the King James version.
Phew, boy, I'm glad of that.
What happened?
Mom's going to a doctor appointment. I was thinking, oh, do I have to go to this doctor appointment with you? And she said, Denise, her son Gary's wife is coming over to bring her. So I was like, oh, whew, good, because I didn't plan on going.
It's the 10th crap.
See if I can get back to the go here.
Cane Friday.
Cane.
Yep, Cane Friday's who I get.
That's the first crap of the day, man. It actually says
The first crap of the day is always the best crap of the day.
it says it ends with amen.
It's generally my only.
So
Generally, yeah.
it says the last word of the Bible is amen.
It is. That's why you always end your prayers with amen.
Because it's the end, man. All right, next question. 11 U.S. presidents have held a degree from Harvard. And remember, these are from 2002. So
There could be more.
who was, I don't know, who was the president in 2002?
W.
Yeah, Bush.
Baby Bush?
Yeah, Baby Bush.
I call him Baby Bush.
Mm-hmm. Baby Bush.
So the answer is stop at Baby Bush, man. Or George W.
I really don't like being first on your game, though, because getting a 1 is really difficult.
Yeah.
I got Jay Tizzo for the 5th fact.
It's the 5th crap.
Then
Only
it would be
7.
Mike Slice.
5th crap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, Mike.
Yep.
It's probably more than 11, knowing those cards.
Well, this one says 7, only 7. So in 2002, only 7 of the presidents had a degree from Harvard.
And there haven't been any added since then.
There hasn't, so. What's MOA? All right, it says a MOA, I guess MOA. A MOA was the smaller relative of the fashion accessory, the BOA.
Sloppy stacks. You know, you might be right. It might have been Obama back then. 2002.
No.
No, he didn't come in until 2005, January 20th.
Oh. That's right, because 9/11 was 2001. So yeah.
It's the 3rd crap.
Well, that would make Steve LaPointe
Steve.
a crappy winner.
The turd crap.
I like that.
How do you,
I always say the 3rd is the turd.
I have a cousin that is the 3rd, and believe me, he's always been called the turd.
Yeah, my son, my son is the turd. He's the 3rd. So I used to call him the turd. Yeah, it says a MOA is a flightless bird. All right, next question. The United Artists Film Studio was co-founded by Charlie Chaplin.
Charlie Chaplin.
Charlie Chaplin. United Artists Film Studios was co-founded by Charlie Chaplin.
What type of mustache was that called?
Well, it wasn't a porn stash.
That he wore?
Was that
A
like
molestache.
It was called a toothbrush.
Was like a Hitler?
Yeah, it was Hitler.
It was a Hitler stash,
Yep. Toothbrush mustache.
toothbrush.
Yep.
Oh, so you can just like brush your.
You brush your
Brush
teeth
it.
with it, yeah.
No, you brush your girl's teeth with it.
Oh no!
Oh.
It's the sixth fact.
Charles Luttrell.
Yep. That's
Charles.
Chuck.
I do like the fact that we don't have to count real high numbers on your game.
Yeah, the highest you'll get is 12. So I don't need no fancy dice.
I'm nicknaming Charles to Chucky from the movie Chucky.
All right, it says the 100 Years' War lasted less than 100 years.
I'll see you in several hours.
You
What?
put 2 scoops and mix up my coffee. It's in the my cup's in the microwave.
Who fought in the 100 Years' War? Me and my
I don't know.
Me and my ex-wife.
You did?
Dang.
Lucky number 3, and it's crap. It said it lasted 116 years. So the
Mike
third crap.
Slice.
One,
Yeah.
2. Yep, Mike. The first person with 2.
Oh yeah, Mike. Yep. My chat's all crazy.
Now that's just me, Chief.
Oh.
Oh, chat.
Oh.
All right. Gloria Swanson stated her epitaph should read, "She paid the bills."
I thought that she invented Swanson frozen dinners.
Yeah, I thought that word was appetite.
Epitaph? I don't know what an epitaph is. What is an epitaph?
That's like what they put on your gravestone.
Oh, okay. So like your little if you
Your
want
your
to-
your lifetime
And
saying.
your pill I seen earlier.
Yeah.
There goes the neighborhood.
Good morning, Keith.
Good morning, everybody. I'll see you in a couple hours. I'm gonna head over to the DMV.
Yeah, have fun.
Have fun, Keith.
Oh, did he say DMV?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't envy him.
It's the 8th fact.
We got a winner of the game, Mike Schleiss.
Are you sure?
I'm getting
Yeah.
I'm getting Bill Gibson. 1,
8.
Well, let me refresh again.
4, 5, 6.
Yeah, I'm getting Bill Gibson.
I got Bill Gibson.
Mm-hmm.
Almost, man.
Yeah, I got Bill Gibson when I refreshed.
It was pretty
Again.
close. All right. Next question. Harriet Tubman had 2 children but never married.
Who in
Harriet
the place
Tubman
is that?
had 2 children but never married. Burp. Morning, Frank.
A lot of crap in this one.
Howdy, Frank.
Yep, it's the 10th crap.
I got Old Bell.
Yep, old Bell.
Yep, old Bill. I do too.
Yeah, it says she married twice but never had children.
Well, that's a little backward from the question, isn't it?
Yeah, it was a trick, man. Yeah, hopefully I can pronounce this word. Next question. A polymorphic A polymorphic virus is electronic, not bacterial.
Holy cow.
A polymorphic virus is electronic, not bacterial. Here's for all you science wizards.
Well, how can a virus be a bacteria to start with?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's the sixth fact.
Lola.
Six, yep, Lola D.
That was close.
Lola D.
Yeah, it's a computer virus.
I had to recount.
But saying that a virus is not bacterial means it can't be anything but electronic.
Because viruses are bacterial?
No. Bacteria is a bacteria. A virus is a virus. They're different.
Oh, they're
organisms.
different. Yeah, that was a confusing question.
Bacteria are actually alive. Viruses aren't. Viruses need a vector to do anything.
Sweet bacteria. Different beast. Computer virus. Yeah, computer virus. All right, next question. Mick Jagger was captain of his high school basketball team. Frank's like, my brain is starting to hurt. Ooh, moves like Jagger.
Can we count a word that's missing one of the letters?
It's funny because I just seen that with Frank. It says CRA and then P showed up way down at the bottom.
So can we count that?
No, because it's a fact.
Okay.
Six. It's the sixth fact. 1, 2,
Oh, I can't go back to the go.
4, 5, 6.
I think I've got dropping the mic.
Yeah, dropping the mic.
Everybody in the chat's going to have a point here in a minute.
I'm totally pointless.
It's pointless, man. Cry is short for fact, duh. Yeah, it's funny because how Frank's P ended up down at the bottom. That didn't sound right.
It sounds like a
letter.
prostate problem.
Better get your prostate checked, Frank. Your P was at the
It's
bottom.
like you find on a coin.
All right. All right, next question. Spain controlled Missouri for nearly 40 years. Spain controlled Missouri for 40 years.
Missouri. You said it first.
Missouri, yeah. That's where
You
Keith
said it
came
first the
from,
right
man.
time.
Keith came from Missouri.
And how did we wind up with Missouri?
I don't know. We bought it.
The Louisiana Purchase.
Was part of the Louisiana Purchase.
Yes, it was.
It's the fifth fact.
Ooh, I got a point. I'm not pointless anymore.
It's Sterling.
Yeah, Sterling.
You are now relevant. Eric's just writing random craps and facts. All right, what's this?
No, his fact is there because I'm not pointless anymore. It's a fact.
Yep, it's a fact, man. All right, next
Fact
question.
is crap.
Yep, it's crap. Etiquette states that you can only use a consomme bowl for clear soups.
Hmm?
Etiquette states that you can only use a consomme bowl for clear soups. Yeah, I never took an etiquette class, so I don't know.
Yeah, me neither. I'm going to crunch on my.
But I did
cinnamon
watch Ed, and Eddie when my kids were little.
I did too. Ed, and Eddie. Eddie.
I like Double D the best.
That's my actual first name, Eddie.
It's the
No, Chief, your first name is special.
You're Edvard. I thought your name was
Edvard.
Edvard.
Yeah, Edvard.
Edvard.
I got
Better than my
SkyQuest
dad.
for the 8th fact.
Eighth
My
fact.
dad's first name was Baynard.
Boehner?
Baynard. Baynard.
Maynard?
B.
Maynard G.
Baynard.
Krebs?
Baynard. Like Jeff Banner, but it's Baynard. Baynard.
Mhm.
Or Bernard? I don't know. I think it's SkyQuest.
I got SkyQuest for the
Okay.
8th fact. If it is fact, it could be crap.
Yeah, it's fact, man.
It's a fact.
Oh,
It could
where-
be crap.
What was the number?
Number 8.
Number 8.
Yep, SkyQuest is who I get. Or am I too late?
Now, would that be Memphis in Tennessee or Memphis in Egypt that you're avoiding, Angie?
I went to Memphis, Tennessee.
I was
Went-
walking in Memphis.
I went
That's a
to
good song.
Elvis Presley's place in Memphis.
Memphis is a cool town.
All right, hopefully I can pronounce this word. Ayurveda. Ayurveda.
Mhm.
Try again.
Ayurveda is an ancient Indian natural healing system. Ayurveda. Ayurveda. Ayurveda.
Just because it's a word that you can't pronounce.
I think she picked,
Ayurveda
I
is
think
an
she picked
ancient
a pile
Indian
of
natural
cards
healing
that
system.
says, you cannot pronounce words in these cards. She picked it and says, yeah, let's use them.
Well, I mean, it has to sound similar to something. Hi, Adam Jans. It's Ayruveda. Ayurveda.
You got me. Sounds like a plant.
But I got a 50-50 chance of having the right answer.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it's the second fact.
So it looks like Frosty.
Frostbite.
Mr. Frostbite.
Frostbite. All right, Frostbite's got 2. Mike Schlee's got 2, and
I got 1.
yep, Sterling got 1.
I'm so proud of myself.
I know, me too. Like if I get 1 point, I'm like, woo, I'm done. Okay, here's a bunch of
ETS, good morning.
Good
crazy
morning. Yes.
things that hopefully I can pronounce them properly. Okay, it says impetigo, silicosis, and eczema are all skin complaints. Impetigo, silicosis, and eczema are all skin complaints. Silicosis.
Well, I know one of them, but I don't know the other ones.
I know two of them.
Yeah, I know two of them too. I know eczema and impetigo, but I don't know silicosis. Silicosis. It's SILI cosis. COSIS. The ninth crap, because the silicosis says it's a lung disease. 6, 7, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Dropping the mic.
Dropping the mic. All right. Dropping the mic. You got 2 now.
Ooh.
We got 3. We got 3 people with 2.
Battle Royale.
Yeah. All right. Next question. A piano has 88 notes. A piano has 88 notes.
Well,
Let's stand up the butt crack. Well, I mean, even if it was, it still wasn't a skin disorder.
wow, how did that? Boy, everybody hit that
Yeah.
enter at the same time. I thought it was a lot higher.
It's the 10th fact. Or notes. It's
Old
not notes.
Sniping Farmer.
Yep.
But it's actually crap because they don't have 88 notes. They have 88 keys.
Yeah.
Which can play many notes.
10. Who did you get? The 10th fact. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, Gold Sniping Farmer. All right, there's another person with 2. Well, yeah, these are cards from 2002. It says copyrighted 2002.
Yeah, but
Great.
pianos have been the same for 300 years.
It has 88 notes. Yeah, it's a wrong words then. Each key is a note, but they repeat. Pete and repeat went into a bar. Sex on the beach isn't all it's made out to be. Yeah, pianos haven't changed since 2002. Fix the card. Well, it's a rush hour one, man. Next question. The ancient Aztecs did not believe in sacrifices. Ancient Aztecs did not believe in sacrifice.
Lord have mercy. My stomach is raising Cain.
Is that your stomach making that noise?
Yeah. Yes.
Chief, go eat a cow, please.
Go eat it.
I'm eating a piece of toast here, and it's like raising Cain in my stomach.
Dropping the mic for the win.
Yeah, the 6th crap. 1, 2. Yep.
Yep.
Dropping the mic. You are a wiener.
And I think I was
All right,
off by 1, 4, or 5 different times.
You really know your crap. Dropping the mic.
You mark points. Pooper,
Eat,
decide.
decide.
Oh. Well, I had a cup of coffee. I had a cup of coffee with no food, and then I put food in there, and it's like coffee's going, no, more coffee, more coffee.
The coffee's attacking your food.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, more coffee, more coffee.
Yeah, I'll add it with your other thing, dropping the mic.
So, Angel, Chief, people that are in chat, something that we probably need to discuss a little bit as a group, but we're going to lose Ida for a number of weeks here come end of June and July. What are we going to do?
I left you for a minute. Hey, Sterling, did you get those stickers I sent you?
Yeah, that came with my platinum. I like the squirrel standing on his hind legs, almost standing on his testicles.
Yeah, I had to send you that one. I sent Sterling a inappropriate squirrel sticker.
Yeah, it's a good thing I'm not an impressionable teenager. It's better that I'm more of an impressionable old fart.
Yeah. Instead of the song "Do Your Ears Hang Low."
Hey, Denise is calling me from the office. I'll be right back.
All right.
Frosty, that's kind of what I was thinking that we might want. I mean, I could take a day a week or something like that. And how we're going to do games and different things like that, things we need to talk about because it's going to come up fast. And we've got a number of people that kind of count on this morning show.
Yeah, I mean, every day, even if I don't say anything, like I'm listening while I'm getting ready.
Angel can't do it all the time. She'd probably be willing to do it a day a week or something. I'd be willing to do it a day a week or something.
Like Monday and Tuesdays, my most convenient days because I don't have to work. But yeah, Ida just had to get injections. The injections in your back today.
Yeah, she actually sent me a special email to tell me that she wasn't going to do her show, but I'd already seen that you had it set up at the time.
Yeah. She called me, and then I was like, "Well, Keith," because I don't do the setup. Keith does it for me because he's like OCD and.
Well, he checks his analytics all the time, even, doesn't he?
Yeah.
I am doing my best to stay away from the analytics. I don't want to know. People watch if they want to watch.
Yeah, but Paula isn't going to want to get up every morning either because she's in California time. But yeah, when Ida's in there for her surgery, we'll have to figure something out. Like I definitely do Monday and Tuesday, and then if we could get the rest of the week.
Thursdays or Fridays are the best for him. If he picked up a Thursday or Friday, I can pick up Wednesdays.
Yeah. Morning, Space Miner. Yeah, because when is it? Like the end of June?
And her surgery is on the 28th of June.
Yeah.
But, it probably will cover the entire month of July before she's really going to feel like sitting there in a chair for 2.5 or 3 hours a day to play with us.
Yeah. Well, Ida loves playing with us, so. Like
she will when she can, but we got to let her heal too. Yeah. JT said he could maybe do Monday. I mean, if JT took Monday, you took Tuesday, I take Wednesday. Frosty takes Thursday or Friday.
Yeah, and then I can really cover whenever. It's just, more convenient. Yeah. Yeah, so we'll all get together when it gets closer. And we'll do a schedule, and then we'll make sure everybody knows. Hey, this is where it's
take a leave of absence for the month of July. This is important. Eric
Yeah, we
says
need
he's always at work.
We need our morning show, man. I mean, we don't have to like give away stuff every day.
No. Or maybe we could do like Ida's doing now and collect names throughout the week, and whoever is on Friday picks a name, and say one of us will have the gifts for that week.
Yeah. Well, I send gifts that will fit in a thank you card, so I'm more of a cheaper skate than Ida.
Hey, your gifts are fun. The first thing that Angel ever sent me was a sterling silver cannabis leaf. I mean, how can you get more appropriate than that?
Yeah,
Welcome back, Steve.
I just had it, because we sell jewelry, and I've had it like sitting around, and I'm like, oh, I know who this is going to. But you had to win it, man.
Yeah, I did have to win it. I had to know my crap.
Yep, you had to know your
and then be lucky on top of that.
Sorry about that.
Hi, David's doubloons.
So what was decided?
We're putting it all on you, Chief.
You're going to be highly disappointed.
Oh, does that change anything?
So did we decide? We don't really have to go 5 days a week either.
But we do, man.
Oh, some of those people out there are going to have withdrawals. Too bad.
Hey, I have withdrawals on Saturdays and Sundays.
Yeah, man. I'd have withdrawals too.
Okay,
We gotta do it, man.
I'll shut up.
Gotta keep it going, Chief.
I will commit to. I will help out as much as I can possibly can.
Yeah, see? I mean, like, as long as somebody can be responsible for like getting the stream up, there's people that will like help you.
Right.
I can be responsibly irresponsible.
with my current medical situation, you just never can tell, and I don't want to commit to something and disappoint somebody later.
Well, Chief, in your situation, I would say come up on panel when you can to help out whoever is hosting that day.
Exactly. And that's what I will commit to. And I'll also help out with some gifts and stuff too, if but I think we should do kind of like what Ida's doing is we put names in a hat and we draw out some gifts once a week.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of what is whoever has Friday can have the list of all the names that have been collected for the week.
Yeah, we'll give everybody
name and say each week has a different person sponsoring the gifts.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly.
Good morning, Wendy.
Good morning, Wendy.
Gonna be at Doctor here in a few hours to find out.
Well, Victoria, I hope that this is a really prosperous road trip for you and a good doctor's visit.
3-hour trip. Wow.
Yeah.
That would be like me going to Orlando to see a doctor.
That would be Mickey Mouse, right?
Actually, it'd be farther than that because I'm only about 2 hours from Orlando. You're almost like going to Tampa.
You can go all the way to Busch Gardens.
Yeah, I'll get with you, Frosty. We'll schedule it for when Ida's having her surgery.
I don't know how long it's going to take for her to recover. I mean, we want to give her what she needs.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm just hoping the gals there at the She Shop have got everything set up so that they can continue on with the She Shop.
The She Shop may be shut down by then.
Oh, you think so?
Well, I mean, Ida has been talking about she's winding down her business.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
She said she still wants to do stuff for the silver community, but she's not going to take big contracts.
Yeah.
Just do some custom stuff here and there for people.
Yeah. And, you know, she should. Her and David should. If they're financially set to the point where they can do that, then that's what I would do. I mean, Lord have mercy. They're already in their 70s. You know what I'm saying? It's time to slow down a bit.
Yeah. Morning, Wendy. Yeah, I know Ida's going to be going crazy because she cannot stand to sit still. She's got to be
Yeah.
doing stuff.
I know she is. She's very active. She likes to be very active, even if physically she can't. Her brain's going 1,000 miles an hour.
My brain's always 1,000 miles an hour. I'm surprised I get anything.
1,000 miles an hour on one of those wheels, right?
Yeah. There's a
The worst
squirrel on a one of those circle wheels going around in my head.
And the worst part is shutting it off at night to go to sleep. I'll lay there sometimes and my brain just will not shut off.
Yeah, you're like screaming at yourself inside your brain. You're like, shut up. I want to go to sleep.
Exactly.
That's why I always have to go to sleep, like listening to the TV. I'll put the TV like on a sleep timer, or when I was younger, I used to have like the clock radio and I'd put that like on the hour sleep timer.
When I was a kid, that was it for me. I used the radio station to lull me to sleep. But
Yeah.
now I'll be in the middle of a dream that is so real. I go, come on, stop it. I want to go to sleep.
Right? You're like, oh crap, I am asleep. Yeah, I hardly
hear
ever
something?
remember my dreams for some reason. Like
wanna
they're
hear-
so vivid, and but then like when you wake up, it just starts like going away.
So you want to hear something funny?
Yeah.
I'm sitting in my chair in the living room. The Admiral's sitting on her little love seat chair thing over here. She's got a tray in front of her and she's eating a bowl of cereal. She gets done eating a bowl of cereal. I don't remember what we were watching. She starts to fall asleep and her head starts going forward further and further and further until it's in the bowl.
Oh no.
It hits the spoon, knocks the spoon out. It's half full of milk. Hits the bowl, knocks the bowl on her lap and in the floor. I'm like,
Did she wake up?
Yeah, she woke up. But it's like, are you kidding me? Oh, it was so funny.
Yeah, I know a lot of people that need like white noise, like a fan or something to sleep.
I'm a TV type. I like to fall asleep to the TV.
Yeah, I put the sleep timer on because like the TV will wake me up in the middle of the night if it's still on.
Exactly. And then you have to go to the bathroom. You have to get out of bed, go to the bathroom because it woke you up. It's like, oh, come on.
The thing that I will use sometimes still today is my bed has got magic fingers, and I'll put the magic fingers on. And I think that runs for about half an hour, and I'm usually asleep before it's done.
Yeah, I need one of those because I literally rock myself to sleep. I got this. I shake my leg until I fall asleep.
It's my bed. It's got 3 different settings too. I mean, the one will stir a martini.
Morning, David.
Morning, David. Where are you? You're not here.
Dave's not here, man. Or he's here in mind, but not body.
I can't do the TV when I'm going to sleep because either I just don't want it on or I get too interested and I'm caught up in what they're talking about.
Yeah, that's why music's kind of like the best. Put the radio on or whatever and put the sleep timer on the radio. Court shows to go to bed. Keith used to listen to like the History Channel because you know the way that they're talking is just like so like monotone, so it kind of like just, you know, if you're awake and watching it, it might put you to sleep. I've learned about ancient aliens trying to fall asleep from the History Channel.
Yeah, that's me. History Channel, or I put it on the old movie channel and it plays some old movie from the back in the 50s. Puts you right out.
You listen to
NASCAR.
the Twilight Zone.
NASCAR puts me right out too. It's like it's raining. You know, when it's raining, makes you sleep.
We
Oh,
had we had really big thunder boomers here Saturday night. Did you have them?
Yeah. I have my best sleep when it's the rain, but I'm always afraid I'm gonna like pee on myself.
Oh, these were big ass thunder boomers.
Yeah, I hate that.
Athena usually she has her own bed in the garage. Literally has her own bed in the garage. She came in and jumped up on my bed and she was scared of the thunder. But I mean, it was loud and it was close. The entire house shook 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, my old dog, when we'd have bad thunderstorms, has broken our toilet like twice, trying to get behind the toilet. It's like, I don't know why the dog wants to get behind the toilet when he was scared, but yeah, he broke 2 of our toilets. I mean, he didn't like bust the actual toilet, but you know, like the lines and stuff behind the toilet. He broke those, the lines behind the toilet.
All things silver, I'm kind of the same way. If I'm not doing something, and I mean, it doesn't have to be much, but I have to be doing something, or my eyes are going to get heavy, and before long, I'm snoring.
Morning, coin junkie.
Coin
Well,
junkie.
I got a switch down in my butt. When I sit on it, it closes my eyes.
Toggle
like one
switch,
of those
right?
dolls. Chief is a live Cupid doll or whatever.
Or when I was working, when we'd have departmental meetings, the vice president of Park Davis made me take notes because I would fall asleep in meetings. But I had to take the notes and put out the notes for all of our departmental meetings so that I wouldn't fall asleep in meetings.
Yeah, I fell asleep in class one time, and so the teacher calls on me to like pick up where we left off, and so I literally opened my book and I like looked for like the last thing I heard, and it pissed her off because I like found right where the other person left off.
I fell asleep in high school one time where they got me really good. The teacher told everybody to stay quiet when the class was over and they all left. I woke up in the middle of the next class.
Yeah, that would be embarrassing.
There, fix my picture.
Didn't they have like bells or something?
I didn't hear. I slept through them.
You slept through the bell?
twice at the end of the class and the start of the next, and students coming and going. But that teacher was kind of fun. He taught math classes, and I was in, I think it was calculus class, but I didn't realize we were having an exam, and I was down at the bottom of the gully on the monkey bars smoking a joint with a friend of mine. He came to the top of the hill and yelled down he knew where I was at, yelled down there and said, "We're having an exam today. I don't think you want to miss it." Put out the joint, went back up to class and took the exam. I got a 4.0 in his class.
Yeah, when I was in high school, they actually had a smoking section for the teenagers.
Well, we had a smoking section too, but they didn't allow us to smoke marijuana out there.
Yeah, it was in the parking lot. Ours was the parking lot.
Yeah, and then people on Saturday school had to go to the smoking section and pick up all the butts and stuff.
It'd be like, "Oh, there's a teacher. Oh, we better get out of here real quick." And we'd start the car up and take off and go somewhere.
My senior year, they started allowing us to donate blood at school. One day, we donated blood and went out to the parking lot. It was a nice spring day, probably 70 degrees out, sunshiny. Buddy of mine had a 6-pack in his car. Right after we gave blood, we went up and we shotgunned 3 beers apiece.
Oh, no.
And sat on the lawn and passed out. The assistant principal came out during the next hour, woke us both up. So what's going on? Oh, we donated blood. They let us go home for the rest of the day.
Yeah, I don't think I could donate blood because when they take too many vials from me, I literally pass out.
I can't remember the last time I donated blood, tell you the truth.
They don't let me do it anymore. About 25 years ago or so, one time I donated blood and I got a call from Red Cross and they said that I had a precancerous condition, which I didn't have. I went, did all kinds of follow-up, but they won't take it away. They won't let me give blood anymore. I used to give blood 4 or 5 times a year. Every time it came around and I had waited long enough, I'd give them blood.
I think my last time was when I was getting ready to retire from the Navy. I gave blood a lot when I was in the Navy, and then I haven't since I retired.
I mean, I would certainly do it if I could. In large part because I'm not vaccinated, and I've got good, clean blood.
Yeah, some people can't donate because of the meds they're on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could be my situation too.
Yeah, because your meds are in your bloodstream, so.
Yeah, I'm on blood thinners and stuff like that.
Yeah, they probably would not allow you to.
Oh no, not if you're on thinners.
Yeah,
But
high blood pressure situation.
I don't take any pharmaceuticals.
Yeah, I don't like medications either. So far I've been lucky. They haven't told me that I needed some to stay alive.
David, I am also a type O. So I mean, yeah, my blood was valuable.
Who won?
Drop in the mic.
Oh, cool.
It saves me on shipping.
Yeah, I'm gonna go eat my 50-cent sandwich.
Keith's bragging because he got a 50-cent
And
sandwich.
is he back from the Department of Transportation
Yeah, he's-
already?
Back from the DMV already?
Yeah, all I had to do. I forgot to grab my plate off the car I sold. I sold my car. It took 4 days, but I
Oh,
sold it. And I forgot to get the plate off it, so I had to go make sure I canceled it. There wasn't nobody
Yeah,
in there at all,
exactly.
maybe 3 or 4 people. Talk about
wow.
lucky.
You go to
Yeah.
the
The,
DMV in
the
Jacksonville. on this
DMV
time
up
of
here
day.
has never got anybody in it. The last time I went to renew my license or tags or something, there's nobody in there. I walk up to the desk and the clerk says, "Do you have an appointment?"
Yeah. I'm like, no, I don't have no appointment. They opened up at 9 and I got there like 9:06, 7, somewhere in there. It was cool. That's why you try to get there first thing in the morning.
Yeah,
Yeah, they'll
sometimes
say,
they make you get
ours will say,
appointments.
do you have an appointment? Yeah, I do have an appointment. Oh, here's the number. Here's the number.
Then I was ready to leave the DMV and I looked up and there was McDonald's. I'm like, oh, let's look at the app, see if they got that 50-cent egg McMuffin. They did, and I ordered it.
Yeah,
And
buddy.
I offered it to Angel, and she said she didn't want it, so I'm eating it.
Something about their Egg McMuffin. I love their Egg McMuffin like their French fries.
Yeah.
I love the 50-cent price tag.
Keith, he has the app, so when they have like a 50-cent, that's all he'll buy is the
Cheap
50-cent thing, because you can only get one. Yeah, I'm A positive.
I'm B positive.
You're B positive?
Yep.
Don't worry, be positive. Do, 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 do,
Yeah.
do, 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 do.
I didn't know it till they handed me my dog tags years and years and years ago. Then I realized, oh, hey, I'm B positive. How about that?
I am O negative.
Yeah, when I got pregnant, they had to get my blood type. Keith doesn't remember his blood type.
Red
Does
and
he still have
sticky.
his old dog tags?
I don't know.
He was issued in boot camp.
I might have them somewhere.
I actually have mine in my shadow box right here.
I have a box of his old stuff, like in the back of the closet. That's
You
pretty
see
cool.
it? Yeah, it's got all my commands and everything. A list of all my commands and everything.
Yeah, that's pretty nice.
Yeah, the wife had that made for
That's a
me when
nice
I
setup,
retired.
Chief.
The Admiral, she did me right when I retired.
Yeah, they did some kind of like blood test on me to tell like what medications would work and would not work and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Instead of having to be like a guinea pig all the time. So that's pretty cool that they have some kind of thing. Like half the stuff that they had you on isn't like made for you.
I've got my dad's 48 star flag. I really want to put it out.
Is it in nice shape? Those things are worth money. You need to hang on to that thing.
It's in perfect shape.
Yeah, those things now are becoming more and more valuable every year.
And you know, it's 100% cotton. It's in, but you know, it's this casket flag. So I mean, I'm not gonna ever get rid of it. But I might do something to display it.
Shadow box it. I shadow boxed my dad's. Let me walk into the office here. I'll show you the one I did for my dad when he passed. I shadow boxed it. It's sitting here on my desk.
Yeah, if you donate blood, they have to tell you your blood type, right? That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I know a bunch of stuff in front of it, but I shadow boxed it. It's got his name and everything on it. Fair wind, fallen seas. He was a sailor.
Morning currency.
I need to figure something out to do for my daughter as she's leaving her embeddedness with the Marines too, to commemorate that. She's switching from the Marines to the Army 1st of July.
Oh, really?
Well,
She's shifting from the Marine Corps to the Army?
yeah. Well,
Congratulate her for me. That's quite an accomplishment.
well, Chief, she's going from running the suicide prevention program in the Pacific realm for the Marines to running it for creating the program for the Army in the Pacific realm. She's going from Okinawa and moving to Tacoma, so I will actually get to see her.
Wow, I'm surprised the Army doesn't have something already set up that she would be taking over. That's wild.
She's set, well, and the fact that she's been doing it for the Marines for 6 years, she knows where the pitfalls are. She won't be able to get rid of all of them, but she will be able to avoid them as much as possible. And it's going to be, program 10 times the size of what she's doing now.
Yes, Wendy, I will definitely go watch that video and I will give you a honest opinion of it, dear. Which will be good. You know it'll be good. I won't say anything bad.
But she actually turned down. She was offered the position of running it for the entire Marines out of Quantico, and it was going to be an ESE position.
Holy cow, that gal's up there in the.
Well, she's GS 14 now, and she's doing a lateral. She's doing a lateral move.
She's doing well.
She'll be ESC before long, but after she gets this system set up.
And was she in her 40s?
She'll be 37 next month.
37. Wow, she's really doing good.
Yeah, youngster.
She has got a wonderful future ahead of her.
And her husband's a 12 in engineering. So, I mean, they make good money.
Yeah. Unfortunately, she has to take orders from the morons that are in our office right now up there in Washington, but it is what it is. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that against Army. But that could be that one local VA. Have you tried other type VAs besides that one that's not doing you right?
Yeah, they're actually building a center here in our town.
A VA center? Oh,
Mm-hmm.
wow.
Yeah, it's like a couple miles down the street from us.
I'm surprised they haven't shut down the construction of it so they can send the money to Ukraine. Sorry. I just had to throw that out there.
Yeah, well, I think that thing was funded probably close to a decade ago.
Like Lansing was the closest one to us, which was like an hour and a half away.
Now, there's nothing up here. I don't think there's a VA center in the UP at all. They all
you're in Blumchuck, man.
Can you believe
people in the UP all go to Green Bay?
I've never checked into the VA. Never even thought about going to their facility.
Now, there must be a lot of people here in Muskegon. Because we're not like a really big city.
What's it? It's a pretty big city.
What Muskegon is?
Yeah.
It seems kind of small to me. I mean, we have like a lot of outskirts, you know, like Muskegon,
A lot of
North
suburbs, yeah.
Muskegon. We got
But I mean, it's as big as Flint.
yeah, Muskegon, North Muskegon, the Heights. No, we live in the outskirts of Muskegon. We actually live in a township, so we don't have to pay city taxes.
Yeah, our property taxes are going to go booming this year because they decided they're going to put $1 billion into a brand new football stadium.
Like property taxes are actually cheaper in this city. But like with our payroll, we don't have to pay city taxes because we're in a township.
Do they have city payroll tax in the city of Muskegon?
Yeah, like if you lived in the city of Muskegon, you'd have to pay city payroll taxes.
Yeah, a lot of the bigger cities in Michigan do have that. It's
Yeah.
not where I live.
But we're in a township, so we don't have to pay that.
So we have the
thing the government gets from us.
We got the 7.5% sales tax is what we've got on anything you purchase.
Ours is
6%.
Yeah. And then there's no percent on food.
I think that's everywhere in the country.
7.5 in Florida.
And then we've got
A lot of places,
5.5% income tax.
yeah, a lot of places have tax on food, but it's usually like a cheaper tax. But like Michigan has no tax on food. I don't know. Anybody out there, you have to pay tax on your food? Or did they like change it everywhere?
And then you got to pay sewage charge, so you're getting charged twice on your food.
There's a big movement here to put a sewer system around the lake. Should have been put in 50 or 60 years ago, but it's finally happening. I live about a quarter mile off the lake, and literally the line for the sewage system runs through the middle of my property.
Oh no.
But I have three property IDs. I have property ID where my house is, and then my backyard has two different property IDs. Those properties are in the zone that it has to get the new sewer put in, and it's like $40,000 a lot.
Yeah,
But
that's
if
crap.
you're not going to build on it, you don't have to go into it. It's just I can't ever sell it without going into it. I can't ever build on it. That's a upfront cost. But what they're doing to the rest of us, we have to get our septic tanks pumped and examined every 2 years.
So they want to examine your shit?
They want to examine my shit. And it's an extra expense. But my field, I'm 200 feet above the water on a sand hill. The crock in my basement for the sump pump has never had a drop of water in it, never will have a drop of water in it. My tank drains as soon as I put any water into it because I'm sitting on top of a sand hill.
Sand.
But
Well,
yet I have to pay to have the thing pumped out every other year.
And that's only because you're not tying into the system that they're putting in.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, they're not even making it available out where I live, and I don't know when they would ever, I think, make it available, because I have a septic system and I have my own well, the whole 9 yards. And I would think it'd be a blessing to be able to tie into a city sewage system and have city sewage and water, except for the fact that the bill would not be nice
Morning,
every
CD.
month.
Big silver.
Because right now I
bully.
don't have a bill for it.
Well, when I'm 200 feet above the water table, my shit is never going to get to the water table.
Good morning, Big Silver
You
Boy.
want to make sure your shit doesn't float away into the
Well,
water.
Higgins Lake is rated as the number 6th most beautiful lake in the world, and I see why. I see the lake every day. It's gorgeous, beyond belief. And I've been coming to this lake since I was born, since before I was born. The lake has deteriorated some. I understand the reasons for doing what they're doing, but it's got more to do with the people that are living on the lakefront, that they're building 5 feet above the water table. And there's stuff that, there's nothing they can do to keep it out of the water table. They've got to be on a sewer. But up here, I don't need to be on a sewer, and it's just taking money out of my pocket to check a system like I have. And people in the neighborhood, unless they have 10 people living in a house, their systems are never going to be overwhelmed.
Yeah, right. Yeah, we're gonna have to save up because our field is starting to fail.
Well, they came out with a law here in Jacksonville, and I had to change mine. Mine had to go from a gravity type system to a system that has a pump that pumps the gray water into a field that's above ground. It's above the surface of the ground. Let me put it that way. It's not in the ground.
Yeah, the poop field. I don't know, the filter field, the field that goes to our tank. Last year, a giant thing of tomatoes sprouted up. I was like, how did they even get there?
A seed?
You
have a
poop
garden
the seed
here?
out.
We pooped out tomato seeds, and then a tomato plant grew above our septic area.
Yep.
Dang salads.
That was a good, healthy seed, wasn't it?
It floated to the top and took root. I know my aunt was like, those were probably really good. And I'm like, nope, I didn't even try to test them.
They are good if you can get past the smell.
Special tomato plants.
I have had tomato plants come up where I had tomato plants the year before and left a few tomatoes to rot on the plant, whatever. And the tomatoes that you get off of those plants, you might think that they'd be like the plant they came off of, but they're not.
Well, that's what confused me though, because I've never planted any tomatoes, and so for them to just magically grow there was kind of weird.
Oh, this is funny.
But all the tomatoes that you grow, if you go to your nursery and buy some plants and put them in, they've been crossbred, and so the seeds that come out of it are not going to be like the seed, like the plant that was producing. It could be totally different.
Don't they sterilize most of our stuff so we can't?
A lot of it they do, and that makes it, you shouldn't eat it when that's been done to it.
I know they sterilized the flowers, so you have to keep buying flowers every year.
Well, I always thought that planting a garden on top of your drain field was good because you didn't have to water it. It was always staying watered, and it grows really good.
Well, it's nutrient-rich soil.
Yeah. I mean, the best grass I got in my yard is on top of my drain field.
Yep. It's like super green.
Yeah, beautiful stuff.
There was a newspaper columnist and author that was really famous when I was a kid, Irma Bombeck. She wrote a book called The Grass is Always Greener Over the Septic Tank.
It's the truth.
Yep.
Well, she wrote it like a gossip column too, and so she was referring to shit makes things interesting.
Yeah, there's so many different shit puns, man.
Yeah, and they all seem to come up when it's family time at the dinner table.
Fling it, Angel, fling it.
I'm flinging shit at you.
Well, she got her little toy. I'm looking at chat.
Yeah, I got my slingshot or shit shooter. I don't know. You can make it go flying.
It's like
I
my
know we're
picture.
getting close to the end here, so I'll list a little reminder in case there's anybody new in here. Miss Ida is not going to be able to run Christmas in July this year, and so I'm picking it up for her. And if you are interested in playing, send me an email with your physical address and your screen name. The last week in May, I will randomize the names, put people together, and I will send out an email to each person that wants to play and let them know who their victim is. And
Yes.
you will have the month of June to learn something about your victim, get them a gift, and get it sent to them so that they will have it for, let's say, the 4th of July.
Yeah, Charles just put Sterling's email in there, so screenshot it, man.
I can't believe that the summer is already here. Man.
And I did a live stream Saturday night. You can go back to the live stream and get all the information you need there. But this is limited to people in the United States so that nobody will get stuck with international shipping costs and all these other issues that go along with that. No limits, top or bottom. It does not have to be coin related, but we're kind of leaning that direction a little bit. But don't be ridiculous. Don't gyp your person out, and don't go extravagant so that everybody else feels like they didn't do enough.
Yeah. And yeah, sometimes I'm like, man, I feel embarrassed.
It's starting to turn green here with all the rain that we got the last couple of days.
Yeah, mine's already been mowed about 3 times.
I probably have to mow probably in another week or two. Crafty, exactly. If you can get heirloom seeds, the seeds that you will get from your tomatoes and what other vegetables you are growing will grow just exactly that strain. But only if you've got heirloom.
I've seen some kind of like cool videos where people take like part of like their fruits or vegetables and make them sprout or whatever.
Yeah, by taking the seeds out of them and planting the seeds.
Or they just like chop off like the top of a pineapple or something and then like put it in water or something and it starts sprouting.
I've done that with pineapple. It works. Put it in water for a few days. Well, actually, I put mine in water for about a week, I think. Started growing roots, and then I put it in a 5-gallon bucket with some dirt. But you can't. You're growing a pineapple, and it takes like
3 years
to grow an actual pineapple. So you're going to be waiting a while watching it grow.
But you can grow it for 3 years in a pot in your living room, and you've got a cool plant, and eventually you get a fruit.
Yeah, I had one in a bucket, and winter, it was outside, and one of the real cold nights got to it and killed it.
My sister grew an avocado tree in her living room for about
Yeah.
30 years.
I'd like to do an avocado tree.
But she had to trim it got to the point where she had to trim it back every year. And then when they moved out of that house had like a 16-foot ceiling in their family room. But when they moved out of that house, they donated it to the local arboretum. That they actually had a greenhouse that had a 40-foot ceiling in it. So it's probably, a full-size avocado tree now.
Yeah, Denise and I have been talking about a couple of different areas where we're going to put an orange tree over here. We're going to go get a lemon tree and put it over there. We're going to go get some blueberries, put them over here. Because we got so much acreage to work with, I said, we need to start putting some fruit trees and fruit stuff out here.
Yeah.
Yes, if you've got half an acre of land or more, you should be growing food.
Shoot, I got 4.
You could probably grow 70% of your produce there, Chief.
Well, I get my produce at a produce store that gets it from a farmer. And it's pretty cheap, actually. Nice, fresh stuff, too. And it's like a half a mile from the office. So it's real convenient.
Morning, the Bud Files.
And I love supporting their business. Their business has been there about 35 years now. And I love supporting businesses like that, small ones here in Jacksonville.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, whenever we get our forever home, I think I'm gonna try to grow a bunch of fruit trees and stuff.
Yeah, that's not hard. Gardens can be, if physically you're not able to do a garden, you shouldn't try, because it's just going to go to hell on you in a handbasket. That's the only reason why I'm not doing the garden thing, is only because physically I don't believe I could do it. Getting the dirt ready and planting and all that stuff. I don't think I could do it.
I take care of my garden, and it does pretty good, but I've got so many deer around here, and honestly, I need about $30,000 worth of fencing put in.
Yeah, deer will tear up your garden.
The first growth on my asparagus, I get that, and it's absolutely wonderful. But after the first growth, the deer are on it like stink on shit.
You know what we did in Vermont? My dad found this out from Grandpa, and they used to line the outside the garden up with mothballs. And the deer and most of the animals, almost all the animals, would stay out of the garden. They wouldn't cross that imaginary line that the mothballs, but you have to keep putting them out there as they
because they dissolve every time it rains.
Yeah, as they dissolve, exactly. But that's how Dad did it.
Do people still put mothballs in their closets?
They sell them at the hardware by me, so there must be some people that do.
I would rather use cedar. I like hanging I have a cedar plank in all of our closets that I hang, and it helps keep the moths, the clothing moths.
My closet is cedar lined.
Yeah, I know my grandparents used to always have mothballs in their closets.
Yeah, mine too. In the cedar chest, they used to have this big cedar chest off to the side that they kept blankets and all that stuff in, and mothballs.
Yeah, cedar smells way better than mothballs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I wear a suit maybe once every 2-3 years because I've got something I have to wear a suit to, right? Would you want to have that event where you have to wear a suit too and go to it smelling like a mothball or smelling like
no.
Right? Yeah. When I was younger, when people smelled mothballs, they're like, we smell old people.
Yeah. Mothballs and
Exactly.
Aquavulva.
You're
Aquavulva.
You smell mothballs,
Go around.
you expect that
Oh.
the hard candies to come out right after that.
Yeah, don't get near Chief. He smells like mothballs and Aquavulva.
Yeah, Grandma always had the candy bowl where you go to pick up one piece and like 5 pieces come up with it because they're all like melted together.
Yeah. Or you grab a piece of chocolate and unwrap it, and it's got all them spots on it where it's been sitting around for about 6 months. Grandma, your chocolate. Oh, it'll be okay. Eat it anyway.
I don't know who really likes that fruit cake stuff for Christmas time.
Oh, I can't stand that stuff.
Me neither.
You're not supposed to eat it. Those are doorstops.
Yeah.
You know, they only ever made one of those things.
And like
It just
eggnog.
keeps on getting passed around.
I can't stand eggnog either.
Oh,
I like
I
eggnog
used to
once a year.
love eggnog.
I like it once a year.
Mm.
When I was growing up, there was a place right across the street from us that it was a dairy outlet, and they had some old pinball machines in there that you could play for a penny. But I'd go over to this dairy outlet and get a glass of buttermilk. I'd go over there with 10 or 15 cents a glass of buttermilk for a nickel, and then play those penny pinball machines. Half an hour, 45 minutes. I could do it every day because it was like right across the street.
Against an army, eggnog's good for cottonmouth.
It is.
Away?
Because
Keep the cottonmouth snakes away?
because it's thick and coating.
Yeah, it'll coat you. It's throat coat. Throat coat.
Oh, he's talking about your mouth in your body. I thought he was talking about cottonmouth snakes.
No.
And Ray is a fruitcake.
Funnily derived cottonmouth, not scary derived cottonmouth.
Okay, time to get out of here. I got things I got to go do. If I can.
Have a blessed day, Chief, Angel,
Love you.
and
If I can
everybody.
finagle
in
doing
chat.
anything.
Thanks for joining. Thanks for hanging out with me today, Sterling, Chief.
So are
Well,
we on
Thanks
Ida's channel
for
tomorrow?
doing this morning show today.
Yeah, Ida will be up and ready tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they just
Not that it wasn't fun here. It was a lot.
they call her at the like last minute, like Friday. They called her and they're like, "Oh, we need you here at 7:30." She's like,
Oh,
"Okay."
All right. See y'all tomorrow. Have a
And
good
we
day,
will
everybody.
talk as we get closer about covering for her while she's convalescing.
Yeah, when it gets closer.
But
So,
I'm up for helping some of it
After the Tulsa show,
after the Tulsa show. There you
we'll
go.
be making plans. Yeah.
Have a blessed day, Angel.
You too, Sterling. I appreciate you. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for hanging out with us. It was fun. But it's time for me to go. I'm getting like hot flashes or something. But I'll see you guys tomorrow at Ida's. So, my funky heart. Love you guys. See you soon. Mwah. How do I get out of here? Bye-bye.